Hello, welcome to rapidtransformations.com. I will take some time now to go over what hypnosis is and clear up some of the common misconceptions of hypnosis. First of all, this is exciting for us, and we are sure it is exciting for you too, for you are about to begin a realization, a journey about yourself. We have come to realize that the whole world has a fascination, an intrigue, a curiosity with hypnosis, as if it is a natural calling to find the inner healing within us all. And by healing our own selves, only then can we empower and heal the lives around us to a better way of living. Don't you feel you have been looking for the answer to a question you don't even know? This is because the mind and body want to heal and wants to learn. If you take away the word hypnosis, it is just a label, and what you have left is a state of mind where healing and learning takes place. This state of mind, the state of healing, is in all of us. It has always been and will always will be. We were just never taught how to use it. So now we will put some understanding to this. Let's start with the human mind and how it functions. There are three essential parts to our mind. You have the unconscious mind at the deepest level, the subconscious mind, and the conscious mind at the very outer level. Let's start at the deepest level, the unconscious mind. The unconscious mind is the part of our minds that control our breathing, heart rate, whatever you never have to think about. The unconscious mind controls the automatic body functions. We were all born with an unconscious mind that automatically contained certain intuitions, automatic body functions. We knew how to eat. We knew how to function without thinking about it. Next, we have the subconscious mind, where we have permanent memory, and which is very highly organized and unlimited. This permanent memory works as an internal library. Here, every single experience you have ever had your entire life is stored. That is amazing if you think about it. Ever since your mind was formed as an infant in your mother's womb, you have recorded every second that has passed by in your subconscious mind. If you know anything about computers, some people refer to this as the hard drive of the mind. This is also the part of the mind that holds habits and beliefs, which is why we will be working in this area when working in hypnosis. It's these habits and beliefs that cause us to act and do what we do, whether it is good or bad. The subconscious mind is what Stephen Parkhill calls a superachiever. So your subconscious mind is a superachiever. We will talk more about Stephen Parkhill later. Whatever beliefs exist in the subconscious part of the mind, the subconscious will try its hardest to achieve. Now, if at one time in your life, for example, the belief, "I am so clumsy," entered the subconscious mind, the subconscious mind would then direct you to drop a glass of water or run right into a chair, clearly out of the way. It has a goal and wants nothing else but to achieve this goal, whatever programming is in your subconscious mind. I am so clumsy. So with the use of hypnosis, the subconscious mind is worked with, and that belief is changed to something like, I am now naturally careful. And the subconscious mind is now set to achieve this goal of being careful. It's that easy. Now let's talk about the conscious mind, the outer part of the mind. This is an analytical part of the mind. It analyzes everything. It's asking questions. It wants detail about all the information that comes your way. The conscious mind is also a filter. It filters all the information, all the sensory experience you take in. It filters any information before it can go to the subconscious mind. It's asking, how does this work? How does that work? It's kind of like when someone tells you something and you go, I wonder what they are really up to. That is the conscious, analytical mind. The conscious mind also stores the critical factor. Now, the critical factor is the part of your conscious mind that is the watchdog. Like I said before, the filter to the subconscious mind. It has built a wall around the subconscious mind that only has one doorway in. The critical factor's job is to take any new information you observe and compare it to information and beliefs you already have stored in the subconscious mind. If this new information is in conflict with the information and beliefs already stored, the critical factor will refuse the new information and it will not enter the subconscious. Now, if the new information has nothing to be compared to, the critical factor will store it in a part of the subconscious mind, such as possible beliefs. Maybe. It is this critical factor which makes it impossible for us to change our beliefs and habits just with pure conscious thought. We all seem to be able to understand and figure out how we need to change, but doing it seems to be the impossible part. That's because the critical factor is refusing new information. That's its job. Sure, we have all known someone that has just said, I am done smoking, and have quit for a long period of time and possibly for the rest of their lives. That is true. However, a state of natural hypnosis was achieved at some point without them knowing, meaning somehow that individual managed to accept the new suggestion from themselves as a non-smoker into their subconscious mind. Somehow they've accepted that on that deeper level. So this brings us now to hypnosis. In a state of hypnosis, this critical factor of the conscious mind is distracted. Some would say bypassed. However, the conscious mind is distracted because it's still working for you and it's still aware of everything that's going on. However, in hypnosis, we distract the conscious mind, therefore getting suggestions directly to your subconscious. And once the conscious mind is distracted, it tends to get lazy. It doesn't want to watch guard. It says, as long as nothing harmful is going to happen, I will take a break. So now positive suggestions can go right into the subconscious mind and overpower those beliefs that were causing you trouble. Now you can have, I am naturally careful versus I am so clumsy, for example. Then these new positive suggestions become the beliefs you want. See, the critical factor isn't there to block these suggestions like when you're in a normal waking state. The definition of hypnosis given by the United States government goes like this: the bypass of the critical factor of the conscious mind and the establishment of acceptable selective thinking. Now, we have already covered the bypass or the distraction of the critical factor. So the establishment of acceptable selective thinking, which is the second part of that definition, the establishment of acceptable selective thinking, that's simply you accepting the suggestion. You saying, I like that suggestion, it will work for me. Accepting this suggestion into the subconscious mind. Now, if you were given a suggestion that you did not agree with, or you just thought, I don't like that suggestion, it's not for me, then you simply would not allow that suggestion into the subconscious mind. This brings up some of the misconceptions of hypnosis, and there are many, thanks to movies, books, and other forms of media. Even the stage hypnotist uses these misconceptions to add a magical and mystical effect to the presentation. But I'm going to tell you right now, all of this is just glitter and stars. or a fantasy concept that is simply entertaining. So let's start with the fact that you do not black out when in hypnosis. You actually see and hear things perfectly, if not better than before. Let's do this. Let me show you right now what it is like to be hypnotized. Okay? As long as you are not driving or operating machinery, go ahead and close your eyes now. Now, close your eyes. With your eyes closed, listening to the sound of my voice, this is what it is like to be hypnotized, believe it or not. You are completely aware of your surroundings, right? You can hear perfectly fine, can't you? Okay, go ahead and open your eyes. Now the only difference between that and actual hypnosis is in hypnosis you may have certain sensations of relaxation, sensations of tingling in your hands and feet, a feeling of heaviness or lightness, almost as if your body is floating, a small sense of being disattached from your body. Your body may become very cold or warm, and all of these sensations feel very nice, by the way. So yes, you are completely aware when in hypnosis. As a matter of fact, it is said these days by modern hypnotists that hypnosis is actually a heightened state of awareness. To be in a suggestible state of mind means you are more aware. Did you know that there have been many times you have actually gone into deep hypnosis all on your own? Yes, you sure have. What about when you daydream and you are in such deep thought that you are entirely focused on your daydream? You are so focused and completely within yourself, but at the same time completely aware of everything going on around you. That is as much a level of hypnosis as anything. Another example you could relate to is called highway hypnosis. This is when you are driving a route that you drive often, something you drive every day. And then one day you go into deep thought during this drive. You are thinking about the day you just had or the day you are going to have tomorrow. And then suddenly you are at your destination. You shake your head and you say to yourself, how did I get here? I don't really remember. Did I run any red lights or stop signs? Was I unsafe? Well, actually, you were probably safer than ever, because it was your subconscious mind driving your automatic route. Your subconscious mind just said, well, it looks like you're too occupied to drive right now. I want you to be safe, so I'm driving. Don't worry, I know where you are going. Just keep thinking about what you're thinking about. Your subconscious main goal is to always ensure your safety. And that is why, in hypnosis, you cannot be made to do something harmful to yourself or others. The subconscious mind is your protector and the guard of your morals. That's right, in hypnosis you cannot be made to do something that you would not normally do, or that is against your morals. Think about it. Your subconscious mind is where you store your beliefs. A hypnotist cannot just go in there and change these beliefs, because you still have to agree on whatever the hypnotist says. A hypnotist could not even try to trick you into these changes either, because in hypnosis you are in a heightened state of awareness, and you would see right through any trick. This idea that people can be controlled in hypnosis is a huge misconception. You see, a hypnotist is only a guide to help you achieve hypnosis and to perform the therapies needed to reach your goals, all because you want to. You are actually the one in complete control. Hypnosis does not happen unless you want it to happen. Hypnosis ends when you want it to end. The suggestions given to you are only accepted if you want to accept them. You control what happens and what does not happen. You have the control. That is why a person can never be left in hypnosis. Let's say something happened to the hypnotist while you were still hypnotized. You would simply emerge yourself whenever you were ready. In fact, a lot of hypnotists will allow their clients to emerge themselves at their own rate. The very worst thing that's ever happened to anyone in hypnosis is they fell asleep and woke up later on. You are in complete control. So the same is true if there's any danger while being in hypnosis, any threat at all, and you would just open your eyes and do what was needed. This also applies to a hypnotist giving you suggestions against your beliefs. You would simply open your eyes, stand up, and walk away. Remember, you have the control, not the hypnotist. Oh yeah, in hypnosis, you cannot be forced to reveal secrets of any kind, or given suggestions to give your money away. And that's because, once again, you are in as much control as any time. I hope that helps clear up some misconceptions you may have had about hypnosis, and you realize the hypnotist is not the one in control, but you. Keep in mind, though, you do need to follow the hypnotist's suggestions completely, being that you agree with them, in order for this partnership to work. Just know that the hypnotist is there to guide you with all of his or her knowledge through a pleasant and successful experience, and that you are to focus and follow the hypnotist's simple suggestions fully with the attitude, I like that suggestion, that will work for me, and you will have wonderful results. Also keep in mind that hypnosis is a powerful and natural human tool. There are people doing new and amazing things every day with hypnosis. Remember I mentioned Stephen Parkhill earlier? Well, Stephen Parkhill is one of these amazing people. He has been using hypnosis and the ability of the healing human mind to create states of healing among people all over the world. He has written a book by the name of Answer Cancer, The Healing of a Nation. I suggest you find this book and completely absorb it, for it will give you a deeper understanding of hypnosis in your mind, and will open your eyes and change the way you view life entirely. Well, I suppose you are ready to experience the wonderful results of hypnosis. Keep in mind that on average, people experience instant change through the use of hypnosis. Can you imagine now what it will be like to experience instant change in your life with whatever you desire? Okay, please get yourself in a relaxed position by sitting in a favorite place, lying or sitting, whichever you are more comfortable with, in a quiet, comfortable place where you will not be disturbed for an extended amount of time.
If you or a loved one are looking for help with substance abuse, call our 24/7 helpline at 1-800-615-1067. A caring addiction advisor is awaiting your call.